right? And the traffic is unnormally bad today, like unusually bad. I'm trying to figure out why there's so much traffic. It's 6:30, I'm trying to get to downtown. But then again, I don't really usually drive downtown when it's like between, like this close to downtown, I should say, between 4 and 6, 7, 6:30. Now the event was at 6:30. I left kind of late, but I didn't expect to be sitting in traffic for that long. But I was just like sitting bumper to bumper with a bunch of cars. So yeah, I'm going to this fashion event. Hopefully it's cool, and I'll show you more when I get inside. Like a corner lash, they look different. Like this corner has like a strip, like a little bit of a strip, and the rest of them I just put individuals on. After time. Sitting at a stoplight, turn the camera on now, I'm ready to talk, blah 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 blah. So, a few little updates since we last spoke. If you've been watching my vlogs, you would know that I talk about being broke a lot. And that's mainly because I was not trying to get a 9-to-5. Well, that's a lie. Like, I won't even say that. I actually have been trying to get a 9-to-5, but for a long time my resume just wasn't good enough. Like, that's kind of how, I don't know if that's true enough. That's kind of how I felt. Because I felt like since I updated my resume and I've had other positions that kind of make it look more appealing, I've been hearing back from jobs. Ever since I graduated from college, I applied. What's my car saying with that? I applied for a lot of different jobs, and I never really had, well, I had a couple of jobs that I liked, which were the ones that are on my resume. I had a lot of odd jobs, and it's like all the kids that are in college that may be watching this, I will tell you that internships are very important, and I've been trying to tell my sister that I'm like, please get an internship and attempt to turn it into a job. Or if you want to be creative, you know, even if you don't want to work there forever, stability is very important. And I haven't been stable since I freaking graduated from college. Like, I've literally been working job and this job and that job and just a bunch of random odd jobs. But yeah, I've been working a bunch of odd jobs, and I try and get serious jobs. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this. Oh shit, I'm going to look for animals. Hold on. Side note, I'm going to adopt a new friend today, guys. Peanuts. Peanuts. Yum. So dry. I got distracted, but I think I'm gonna go adopt a cat. Let me tell you why. So I live in an apartment, right? You guys know that I do Airbnb out of my apartment. And I've been seeing some traces that there's mice. And fuck the traces, I actually saw a rat. Like this wasn't even a mouse, this bitch was big. This motherfucker was big. I was like, oh hell to the mother, no. And I caught one the other day, and I'm like, maybe, you know, that'll stop it from coming in, who knows. But all I know is that I need to get a cat. And I like cats. I've lived with a couple cats now, and I've come around to them. Alright, let me try. That was really gross. I'm eating corn chips. These corn chips, to be exact, they're $1 from the Dollar Tree. They are so good. They're like the best corn chips ever. They taste like the corn chips from the movies. You know when you go to the movies and you get nachos, the chips and the cheese? That's really good, really addictive, really bad for you. That's what these taste like. I decided to, I mean, of course I love to vlog, but now, at least for the next couple weeks, I will, it sounded really like shaky, like I wasn't sure. I will be working a 9-to-5, which is cool. No, the job's cool. The place I'm working at is cool. But I want to continue to vlog my journey, and I want to continue to talk about why I've been struggling like to be responsible. Being responsible is very freaking hard. Growing up I'm such a reminiscer. It's not even really reminiscing, but it's just, you know, looking back on simpler times, easier times. And the way I perceived growing up was very smooth. I was given a lot of like things. I worked since I was 15, but every job that I had blew my money. Like I didn't save one dime of the money that I earn from working. And that's probably, honestly, that's probably my one regret in life. Like, as a person who does not live with regrets, I don't have any regrets really, but that is a regret. That is a regret, that I did not listen to the people that were consciously and subconsciously telling me to save. Like, I had friends who were savers, and I'm like, well, save for what? Like, you know, my parents and my mom would directly be like, you need to save your money. I'm like, save for, again, save for what? What am I saving for? I'm the kind of person that I've grown to realize I'm the kind of person I like to know. I like a why. I like to know why, because I can't tell the future. I don't freaking know. And as a kid, just growing up, you know, going through life thinking things would be just very naive, very like, the word I use a lot is sheltered. Just very sheltered from things. I'm very like, especially back then when I was younger, I was very like, everything's cool, everything's chill. But I pulled the camera out because, again, I paid my rent late. My mom will watch this and be like, what? But my account was, I didn't have enough money to pay the rent in my account because I keep deciding to take trips, and I don't have any more trips planned. I'm like, at this point, I can't like keep out here. I can't. So at this point, I'm like, let me go ahead, get a job. I mean, I still obviously like to vlog. I like YouTube. I like posting on my Instagram. Like, I like creating content, but creating content is not creating wealth for me right now. It's just what it does do, which is very important. It gives me sanity. Like, and Lord knows that you need your sanity. I'm rambling, but yeah. So I was late paying the rent. Again, I was late paying the rent because I didn't have enough money in my account. Duh. So I pay my rent online. They give you two options. You can either pay with an e-check or you can pay with your debit card. I typically, well, when I used to have the money, I would pay with an e-check because it would clear. But as of late, when I don't have the money, because I am buying food or taking trips, doing stupid things, I'll just go ahead and put it on my credit card. Not on my credit card, I put it on my debit. Well, I have put it on my credit card a lot of times, but I put it on my card and just run it as credit. So this is my debit card. So I put it on, I attempted to put it on my debit card, but because I was rushing, again, not being thorough, being ridiculous, I can't tell you why I do the dumb things I do. I attempted to pay the rent as credit, or just like run it as credit on my debit card, and I didn't change the address to the correct address connected with that card, and because I did that, it didn't go through. I was like, crap. And with this bank that I use, I'm not even gonna like start naming banks, but this bank will let you overdraft like damn near $1,000. Yeah, money management is very, 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 very difficult to master for me. It's really not that difficult to master though. If you don't have the money, don't buy it. But I think when you get to the point where I'm at, where it's like I have a lot of debt, like $50,000 worth of debt, and this is not just like me by taking trips, this is like school loans, taking trips, buying stuff. Like when you have a good amount of debt, it's veering off again. It's kind of crazy for me to even say it's a lot, because I feel like on one hand I know that's a lot of money. On another hand, I know that it can be paid off, so I'm not like super like, oh my god, shaking in my boots, like I'm never gonna pay it kind of thing. But it's just crazy. Like, I'm like really in the red at this point, and it's like you can't not buy necessities for life. Like, I have to buy things. And I heard somewhere like there's a difference between being, I feel like I might have even brought it up on my channel before, there's a difference between being like poor, like systemic issues with growing up and like your family, like generationally, like just like this generational wealth, this generational poverty. There's difference in generational poverty where you're like, you're poor, that's all you've ever known, that's all you've ever known, that's all your family's ever known, and being broke, which is when you're broke like I am, like you have like you know people that are financially stable, you have access to people that are financially stable. People that are financially stable are willing to help you. So that's the kind of situation that I'm in. It doesn't make it any better because I mean, it is better obviously to be in it, but like knowing that you have help, but just the fact that trying to be, you know, I'm really trying, this is really hard, trying to be self-sufficient and like not wanting to call on mommy and daddy or like, you know, other people when you need help all the time because you're being irresponsible. It just weighs in your soul, it weighs in your spirit, it weighs in my vocal cords, because I feel like my voice gets like this and I hate when I feel like I'm about to cry. Like, I hate that. But yeah, real life vlogs. These are the ones that I like to see. This is why I'm doing this. Like, I'm hoping that I get myself out of this and I can look back on this and be like, to me, there's nothing better than like, no, nothing better than like looking back on stuff and seeing, oh, I hate crying. Looking back and seeing what you've come. So yeah, I had a good day today though. Like, sometimes you just want to cry. I think I haven't cried in a long time, so I'm just like, anything can get like anything can make me cry. So yeah, I mean, some of you guys understand this, some of you guys probably won't, but it's okay. Like I said, I actually had a really good day today. Today was a good day at work. I met some interesting people. I like the place that I'm working at. It seems like a good match for me. Yeah, I mean, of course, this is me being honest. I don't want to be an employee. Like, right now, I don't want to be an employee right now. But if I would not be working if I didn't have to. If I didn't have to be an employee, I wouldn't be an employee. But I have to be an employee at this point. So at least the place that I'm working at is a place that I like. And at this point, I'm just trying to get stable. Like, I'm just trying to be financially stable. This has been a goal of mine for a while now. I remember when I first said that. Like, I first put those two words together, financially stable. Like, that's my goal. And I've never been there. Even when I first moved to Georgia and I had like this job that I was working 50 hours a week, which again is a lot. I don't care what anybody says. 50 hours a week. I mean, the job was cool and all, but it was also very scammy, as in I felt like I was a scammer. Hi, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my job.
You've arrived. Finally. Welcome to my Caucasian home. Come inside.
Working 50 hours a week. I don't want to make it seem like I don't want to do anything. I'm not saying I want to sit down and eat Doritos and watch movies and Netflix all day. Like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I want to enjoy my life. That's what I'm saying. My skin looks good just in this light because like up close to me it doesn't look that good. I'm kind of working out. Stress, girl, stress will do it. So you know what else I told myself the other day? I was like, you need to figure out how to get a hold of your emotions, because you be all over the freaking place. Like, any little thing can make me feel like I'm having a bad day. I'm like, why? Like, it's not that deep. Someone that used to say this all the time and mean it, like, it's not that deep. You need to get control of it, and working out is definitely helpful. I have a session at 7. I don't even know what time it is. I probably need to like change and go ahead and go to the gym. Really excited about that. I'm just trying to, like, you know, be more positive. I'm trying, man. It's a process. It's hard out here for a pimp. It's hard out here for a rich man. It's hard out here for everybody. Like, it's hard. Really do want to start vlogging how I'm feeling for the day. So whether that be first thing in the morning and then carried on throughout the day, or whether that be after work, like now, I pick up the camera, talk for 15, I've been talking for 17 minutes, 18 minutes, pick up the camera and talk, whatever. I want to pick up the camera, talk about how I'm feeling, edit it, upload it, so that way I can look back on it. Anyone else that's going through this can look on it. Because I also, the reason I started doing this, and I say it all the time, is because I feel like people, once they make it, and who knows, like this thing, and who knows if I ever make it, like, who knows, like, I mean, I know one thing, I'm gonna make it to financial stability, that's for sure. I know me, like, I'm always striving for more. So I'm just hoping that I get there soon, man. Freaking 26. I just turned 26 in April though, but to me time goes by so fast. Like, literally these last 2 months have felt like 6, maybe 8. I hope my lips do not look crusty, and they do. That's so gross. Look at that. See what I'm talking about? Let's just take a moment. My chin is breaking out. My chin has not broken out this bad since, I don't know, maybe high school. All that. This. I got a booger that's gross. What is that, dry skin or a booger? Like, what is that? Oh, this lovely little pimple right in the middle of my freaking face. I probably look cross-eyed, didn't I? This side's not too bad. Yeah, man, stress is a mother. Today was a good day. But like I said, things still aren't really good in general. I really want to start paying down debt, and I keep saying I want to buy a house. I really do want to buy a house, like just because I hate moving. Like, I hate moving, and I realize that I like it here where I am, so I want to just, like, you know, I just want to get it over with. And financial stability is not the end goal. Like, it's the end goal for tomorrow. Like, if it's not gonna happen tomorrow, it's the end goal for this chapter. Yes, there you go. Financial stability is the end goal for this chapter of my life, but it's not the end goal for my life. Like, because financial stability just means that you're not out here like overdrafting credit cards for rent. Okay. And it also means that, you know, you don't owe anybody a bunch of money. And you don't have to owe anybody a bunch of money because you can support yourself.